My body wants to grow. It wants to be a bigger, better version of itself. And the 212 limitation was just going to hold me back. So we said, you know what? This is the year. Let's do it.
Well, you were 212 because you were at the top of the key, barely making it into the class, but you got that first place award, of course, Olympia title. Just for reference, what are you weighing about these days, Derek?
Honey, where are you at? Am I supposed to say that?
Forget about Honey.
Yeah, I put on a considerable amount of muscle tissue this year. I would say I'm somewhere in the low mid 230s.
Nice. Okay. Lots of chicken.
Well, it was low calorie there for a while to get shredded, because conditioning is important here at the Olympia. But yeah, I've definitely been putting in the fork time and the weights.
All right, Derek Lunsford, welcome to the open class, my friend. Now all you got to do is stand next to this guy. There's a reason they call him the Conqueror, okay? Because he's been pushing these guys and pushing them and pushing them. William, is it your time finally to get this title this year?
We always come here, to win the show, and you always say, people have a lot of predictions, a lot of this, and, I can do a lot of prediction, but it won't mean nothing until the day, until on stage, until we finish, until we get the results from the judges. So I let people talk, and if I'm not in a conversation with you, that's better, So, yeah, I'm just doing my thing, and I know, this year, you say it every year, this year is my year, this year is my year, but I really have the confidence, the feeling, in my gut, there's something different in the air this year. So.
You had a great year in winning the Boston Pro and then the Arnold. Very prestigious. Again, winner of the Arnold.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, making his third Olympia appearing of the United States, Hunter Labrada.
Folks, I got to tell you, I got to be up front. A lot of times we have, news we kind of keep in the back and all that stuff. But unfortunately, Hunter was given some bad news the other day. He will not be allowed. I confirmed this with Jim Mannion, who's down here in the front, president of the IFBB Pro League. Hunter, you will not be able to wear the hat on stage. I know, it was Jim's call. He said you look good, but you can't wear the hat. It's a problem. All right? All right. Is anybody following his IG? Is anybody getting this stuff here? Sorry. All right. We like to give Hunter a little bit of fun stuff over here because no matter what you see with Hunter, if he's completely stripped, he's got his posing trunk, he's got the hat on. Guest posing, he's got the hat on. So the lucky hat. Are you going to need any luck this year? That's the question.
What we could say is that no one's ever going to be able to do me dirty and post a picture of a guest posing and say it was from a contest.
This is true. This is true. I like that.
Ever.
Listen, banner here last year, right? Making your rookie debut, right? Second Olympia, my bad. Second Olympia, and you catapulted yourself into the top 5 with an impressive 4th place finish. Getting from 4th to 1st is tough, man. All right, I mean, top 5's hard enough. We've seen the videos, we've seen the pictures and the updates. Looks like you put on some quality muscle. Not 30 pounds like this guy, but hey, what do you think of this year, Hunter?
I'm excited about this year. Last year was a surprise to a lot of people, myself included. And I built off of that, carried the momentum, kept my head down, and worked. And I can say beyond a shadow of a doubt, I corrected the issues from last year, and I'm looking forward to getting on stage with those guys and challenging.
Well, obviously, you guys all keep up with social media. You got to do that these days as part of the game. But there was a lot of chatter after last year's Olympia. Oh, Nick got a gift. Hunter got a gift. Nick should have beat Hunter. Hunter should have beat Nick. What do you see when you see stuff like that? Does it bother you? Does it get to you at times? Or?
I tell myself that if you wouldn't seek them out for advice, don't take criticisms from them. The only people's opinions that matter are the ones that judge me, and their opinion was that I was 4th.
Yeah. What did you think about your placing? Should you have been higher? Should you have been higher last year?
No, I shouldn't have been higher.
No. So you had the top 3 pretty much ready. Well, let me ask you that. Did you have Big Robbie winning?
I did.
I know you were a student of the game. Obviously, your father, a great IFBB historian.
Making their way to the stage, making his Olympia debut, Texas Pro and Arnold 2K champion from South Africa, Andrew Jack. Making his third Olympia appearance, former Texas, New York, and Tampa Pro champion, the Canadian sensation, Ian.
Oh, what's happening? Who's the big guy? Good Lord. You know, hey, who's skirting the line here? Ian, get back behind the line. Come on, man. You know, it's tricks. You learned that stuff from Lebroni years ago. Andrew Jack. I said your real name at the check-in today. Nobody knew who I was talking about.
Yeah, I had no idea.
He had no idea. The Nigerian night train has arrived, folks.
Yes, sir.
He means business.
Real business.
What do you think of this crew right here?
Oh, that's up to all these guys. They've been there before me, so we'll see what happens tomorrow. Yeah,
Would you say they're small?
I don't know, but we'll see what happens. But anyways, it's an art show. Definitely, the Mona Lisa will be on full display. Yes,
That's
sir.
it. So where does the name Andrew Jack come from? Because obviously, as most of the people know, that's if you could tell everybody what's your real name.
It's part of my name.
What's that?
It's part of my name.
Part of your name. Well, where did Jack come from? Clearly, your mother didn't. You didn't come out and say, "He's Jack."
It's just
Hopefully not.
no.
I mean,
It's just a name in school because I was a stunt guy. Like I do crazy stuff.
you were stoned.
Stubborn. Like I was crazy. Yeah.
Gotcha. Huh?
Yes, sir.
Hey. All right. Well, listen. This is your debut.
Yes, sir.
What are you expecting out of this weekend?
I think everyone should just grab some popcorn and soda, strap on your seatbelts, and we'll give you guys some entertainment. Yeah.
Andrew, are you expecting to be in the first call out?
Well, let's see what happens tomorrow.
William said, be honest.
100%, I'm definitely there already. But what happens after that? That's what I'm saying.
Well, that's going to be the key because Big Rami and you got some big boys up there. One of them right down here, Ian Valier, Canada's finest, in the house. All right, well, Ian, you're a veteran of the Olympia stage, but you seem to be one of those guys that kind of comes in the center. Like you hear about all these predictions and shows. Everybody's got a podcast these days, and they throw out these names, and Andrew Jack, and Derek Lunsford. And your name always seems to kind of escape people. They, oh, that's right, you got Ian too. Sure.
Yeah, about the podcast things here. Some people just keep running their mouths and saying some bullshit, innit? And Ian is one of them. And where is his friend Fuad? It's one of them. And they said so many things about me for the Texas Pro. And what happened? Well, they had the words in it. And they said the same thing about me before the UK. And they had their words too in it. And action speaks better than words. I'm the only person in the open division that has done all three winnings in a row in 7 months. And yeah, so stay tuned for tomorrow.
Yes, we will.
Yeah, like I don't want to be the biggest or the baddest. I just want to be the prettiest. I just want to be the cutest and the sexiest. That's why. Yeah, and that's why the Mona Lisa will be on display tomorrow. Full display.
Well, unfortunately, all those accolades you just mentioned are taken up by your MC of the event, so sorry. But good luck anyway. Ian, this guy's bringing a strong game, man. He's bigger than life. He is Jack. He's 1-3. But you're no slouch yourself, my friend. You were in the Olympia last year. He wasn't.
Yeah. I've been here. I'm battle tested for sure.
Yeah. No, you're not shy either when it comes to the battle of the podcast and put your feelings out there and stuff. So what do you think about all that stuff, Ian?
I think it's my opinion, and I give it straight up how it is. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. That's kind of how it is.
All right, so you did well this year, but I know you weren't exactly happy with your final placing. What improvements have you made this year to get yourself up into that top 5?
Just want to bring a more complete, more well-rounded physique. Be stronger in all the poses across the board, and display that Ian conditioning that I'm known for.
Where's Andrew going to place in this show?
We'll find out tomorrow.
Where do you think he's going to? Is he going to be standing next to you at any time?
We'll find out tomorrow.
No, man, come on, no, hell no. You see, yeah, exactly. Come on. Let's be honest.
If you want to peel it down right now and show, I'll give you my assessment.
No.
You show me right now, I'll tell you where I think you'll place.
I think we leave that up to them. If you guys want to see something, I think you may have to start this party. You
Want to talk the talk, walk the walk.
Let me see something. What do you got?
I don't think I have anything to prove because I've stopped the talk and I've walked the walk. And history is there. So let's see what will happen tomorrow. He's
Yes,
giving
sir.
predictions for everything, but he can't give predictions for tomorrow. So yeah, let him talk the talk. I'll walk the walk.
I think he's saying you're all talk, yeah?
He can say what he wants. That's all right. I've been here. I proved myself, and I'm going to continue to prove myself this year.
Andrew Jack says he's going to be in that first call out. The question is, are you going to be standing next to him?
I will be there this year, absolutely.
You heard it here, folks.
Ladies and gentlemen, making its way to the stage in his second Olympia appearance, top 5 in his Olympia debut, the youngest to ever win the Arnold Classic. Please welcome to the stage, the mutant, Nick Walker.
Nick, Hunter, Nick.
Nice to meet you.
Man, there's a lot of talk going on up here, brother, but all you did was take 5 last year. Top 5.
Yes, I did.
You think of all this chatter up here going on. Andrew Jack says he's going to be in the first call. Does that mean you're not going to be in the first call?
I will 100% be in the first call out.
I like the confidence, Nick. A lot of chatter last year that you should have beaten Hunter Labrada. Should you have? Oh, now you're shy after all this whole year of stuff online.
I didn't think I should have beat Hunter.
Somebody turn this goddamn mic up. Somebody turn this goddamn mic up. Whoa. I'm turning these. I'm back. I'm almost falling asleep. This is boring. You guys want to be entertained or what? You guys want to be entertained or what? Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Ladies and gentlemen, the Olympia debut, making his Olympia debut, listen,
First of all, I got my respect for every single one of you guys out here because I know what it takes to get jacked.
So does he.
But however, Rick, we've got unfinished business, my guy.
Did you say brick?
Look at the guy. There is no business to be finished.
You talking?
I don't talk to people in the third call outs.
You talking? Hey, listen.
Hang on, he's got.
Listen. You can say all you want. You can say all you want. What I'm about to say is.
Well, that's why you talk too much, because you won't ever be.
Listen. You've never stood next to my best. Friday night, it's gonna happen. Friday night, I'll break you down. Saturday, your head is getting decapitated, my guy.
With legs like that, you'll break yourself down.
Well, hang on a second. Hang on. We got lots of good competition up here, but you know what? There's a guy I think you're leaving out. He was just on a podcast the other day that I was on. I don't want to leave him out of here, but he's out in the audience, but I spotted you earlier. Rafael Brandao. Come on up here, buddy. Brazil's finest. I do want to make one observation here, or observation, as it would be. Brandao rhymes with Sandow. A lot of people talking about Brazil's best. What do you think about this? Nick here says he was fourth last year and he's doing nothing but moving up. Actually, he has said he's going to win this title this year, Raphael. You say, no way.
If you mean it, like our place. So yeah,
You come bearing gifts.
I come here and bring this gift for Hunter. It's for you, my friend. I just take care of this guy and Nick because Saturday night it be hard for you guys. Come back home and look to the results and see Rafael Brandão come from Brazil and boom, kick the ass. Yeah, I came here to take you over, you know? I came here to take you over. Yeah, I came here to take you over and nobody was talking about Rafael Brandão before, but now I know for sure they'll talk about Rafael Brandão after Saturday night. And listen, hey Nick, open please.
Open the gift. Open the gift. We're dying to see.
Yeah. Listen, you guys gonna cry, and I bring this for you guys.
All right.
What
So
you got? What's gonna cry?
I gotta ask you,
What's gonna cry?
is that those are crying?
Give me that. Oh, that's a win right there.
Listen, I need some competition for these guys. We got anybody in the back over here that can give these guys a run for their money? Because I hear a whole lot of talk up in here. Making his Olympia debut all the way from Slovakia. His name is Michael Krasanik. You know him as
Let's go. Let's go, baby. He ain't ready for that yet. You done? You done? Are you done?
I am the best.
Yeah, cool. Something you should know is I also came from the other division like you, and I thought I came in here and I made history in 7 months. So let's see what you will do tomorrow. You also came from the division too.
In all fairness, now Michael,
I'm chilling, bro.
Michael doesn't speak a whole lot of English, all right? He told me earlier through his interpreter, he wanted to come out here and talk, not with his mouth, but with his physique. What do you think, folks?
So on. Showing off doesn't count. Showing off doesn't count. We all know.
What do you know? What do you know? You're the new guy here. You beat this guy? You see the size of this guy? Said Michael Crizzo said, show us.
It's not size. It's not size. We're talking about craftedly crafted. The Mona Lisa is priceless. And we'll see, and you guys will see tomorrow. Yes, sir.
There's the bell, folks. One of these gentlemen might be your next Mr. Olympia. Give it up for the Olympians. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage 2020 Miss Fitness Olympia from the United States, Mr. Ruscott. Four-time Fitness Olympia champion from Russia, Oksana Grishina. And defending Arnold Classic champion from the United States, Ariel What's up, Ariel?
I'm good, Bob. How are you?
Arnold Classic champ,
That's true.
front runner to the title.
Correct, yes.
What do you think? Now, the title is wide open this year because Whitney Jones, unfortunately, sustained some physical issues, and she's not going to be able to defend. So we've got some contenders right here. You're familiar with the winner's circle, Oksana, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Win 4 of these. Now, I couldn't help but notice like you had a little limp when you were coming out. Are you okay?
Better than ever.
You're just being cool, right?
No, of course, guys. Only few people know that I got injury free 4 weeks ago. So, and it's like super serious for dancer, for soccer player. It's a calf tear. But I'm here. I trying to make it right for you guys because I have work. Thank you.
Hey, listen, Whitney Jones won on one leg. She had an actual ACL tear and still ended up winning. So winning is not out of the ordinary here for you. I mean, listen, it's just one more obstacle you got to get by.
I know, absolutely. And Whitney is inspiration because she was the first person who I texted. What to do? So, but yeah, for soccer players, for ballet dancers, it's very serious. It's like arm wrestler without arms. So, but anyway, I practice till today and tonight. It will be my final try, and I hope, guys, you will see my new performance because I worked so hard for this, for you, special for you. So, thank you.
Oh, the fans love you, Oksana. I'm sure you're going to pull through just fine. That's what champions do. Speaking of champs, does he trust you?
What's up, Bob?
What's up with you?
I'm so pumped to be here. It's such an honor.
Now, last year we saw you bring this giant contraption out that was about 12 feet tall and put everybody in a state of shock for a quick moment. They were hoping you were going to land that thing. But is that scary up there? I mean, you were high.
Oh yeah, I mean, the fitness girls, we try to put on a show, so I do what I can to entertain you guys. That's defying heights. So yeah.
That's Defiance, right? Jeez. I tell you what, well, I know you're not going to give away what you got going this year, but it's going to be very cool. I can tell you, she privied me a little bit backstage, so looking forward to that. But you got the Arnold Classic champ standing right next to you. That usually puts the winner of the Arnold into the position of front runner for the title.
Yeah, every division this year is stacked, and there's 3 to 5 potential competitors who could take any division. We're all here to compete. We're all here to win. So let's battle it out. Let's do it.
I like it. Ariel, what was it like? You're on the Arnold stage. You won the show. I mean, you had the Terminator outfit on. Very cool.
Absolutely. I mean, it's a dream come true for me, being the person that was the youngest IFB professional. Honestly, almost 13 years ago now. It feels like a dream come true.
It's been that long?
It has, yeah. I haven't grown that much.
Wow. No, you're still the same.
Yeah.
Still can't ride the bumper cars, huh?
So it's a true dream come true, but the real termination will be the dream come true here.
Well, this is going to be a great epic battle. Of course, you've got a whole bunch. This is the biggest field, I believe, this year, correct, for the fitness competitors?
Yeah, 20 girls.
20. It's usually almost about half that. So this is fantastic. And we've got them coming from all over the world, of course. Oksana, always spectacular routines. I just one leg. We're going to bring some show. I want to make that for our fitness champs. See you guys on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage the only 3-time classic physique champion in Olympia history. From Canada, Mustard. All right, the man, the myth, the legend. As you can hear by the crowd, they seem to like you here, Chris.
I guess so, yeah. Good to be back in Vegas.
The stash is back and better than ever.
The stash is back. Yeah, got rid of the mullet this year too.
I like that. Yeah, it's very
Better a little bit.
better on you than me. That's for sure. I know, right? All right, Chris. We have this conversation every year. You've got some great contenders coming, but man, you just keep doing the business over and over and over. But last year, you were getting pushed right till the end, and I know you had that nice heartfelt acceptance speech at the end, which really touched everybody in the Olympia audience. So, anything different this year? I know every year seems to be not a struggle per se, but just gets more and more tough to achieve the same. Is it getting harder as you go on to retain this title?
I guess it gets easier and harder in ways, you know, you get used to it a little bit. And, you know, with, like you said, with the competition coming up, there's some crazy younger guys coming who look absolutely amazing and they push me to be my absolute best. And, you know, that's what happened this year. This is my fourth time coming in here. So I know the rodeo. I know how to do it, know how to do what I do. And I'm excited. So, you know, only I know what I did last year and I know how to beat what I did last year. And I believe I did that. So excited to show it off.
Now you did have some good young talent coming up. And Urs Kalisinski, he's back again this year. And he's a young guy. What's he, 22, 23 years old? I
Something
think.
like that, yeah.
And I'd be remiss, of course, if I didn't recognize my Brazilian buddy, Ramon Dino. Or Dino. I think Tamer was teaching me some Portuguese. So Dino is for dinosaur. Is that the cake with So I made the mistake of going on a podcast. I actually didn't pick Ramon to win. And the next day in my inbox, I had 4,000 dinosaur emojis. And I'm like, what is this? Like, all from Brazil.
Don't want to bet.
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, now entering the stage, the defending All Classic Physique champion from the United States, Eric Rotizo Rosen. And former two-time Classic Physique Olympia champion from the United States, Ray Ansley.
All right. You guys know each other?
We met a few times.
You met a few times, yeah.
Sure. What up, Terrence? Brother. Hey, everybody. How you guys doing? Love you guys. Thank you guys for being here.
Brian, when it comes to classic, we were talking a little bit backstage. Loving the fade, man.
Is it high enough?
And I said, speaking of classic, you know, very kid in play, and Brian said, nobody's going to know who you're talking about, bro. We got a few people, right?
People,
all the over 55 people right now. I remember kid in play, all right. Not quite there yet, but see, I told you that somebody would know. These guys don't know. Yeah, you don't know kid in play.
No one
You really don't know kid
They all
in
look
play.
like you're younger than us. No one
All right, Brian, we're back again. There's a lot of talk this year, man, on every podcast saying that you should have gone in the 212. They said your time here is done. You can't beat this guy. This guy's zipping at you. He got you one show last year, right? Was it the Olympia last year? 2 shows you got.
Actually, 3 shows.
3 shows you got. 212's looking better and better, ain't it? Now, in all seriousness, you get in consideration now, but you said you've got some unfinished business, but you haven't ruled out the future going into the 212 division.
No, I have not. But definitely unfinished business here come Saturday. I want to finish this classic, my last classic here this year, with going out with a bang with a gold medal.
So you're moving on either way.
Yeah. Yes.
Right? Okay.
I would be moving on.
It's going to be an epic battle because this guy is just unrelenting. I mean, he hasn't shown not one bit of weakness. And all Terrence has done, by the way, Terrence is the best poser in the business, bar none. Okay? Just want to put that out there because it's kind of a lost art, but you classic guys have really brought it back. Do you spend a lot of time on the posing routines? Because it sure looks like you do.
Definitely, yeah. I think to be the best, you have to put the work in, you know? So I've been doing this for about a decade now. Every single day I'm in it, getting it done. Yeah.
Like you said, you bested Brian 3 times, but have you ever beaten this guy?
I have actually. Yeah, I brought him in.
We don't like to talk about that show.
Oh, dude, I'm telling Chris. How did he get you in the sport?
He was the first guy who ever beat me in Classic, really. Back in 2016, my first ever pro show. Yeah, he came out of nowhere. That's where our friendship began too, and grateful for that show, but I was never going to let that happen again.
He was a baby back then. Oh, yeah.
Wait a minute.
He was clean shaven back then.
Oh, he said.
Yeah, boys, we got some company.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage 3-time wheelchair Olympia champion, the greatest wheelchair bodybuilder of all time, Harold King Kong Kelly. The 2022
2022 Arnold Classic Wheelchair Champion, Gabrielle Andriuli. Big hand for our classic champs, folks. Let's see if Brian can make the last one his best one, and see if Chris can pull out number 4. All right, wheelchair champs in the house. Harold, King Kong Kelly. Where's that nickname come from?
Oh man, the name was given to me. Sorry. How you guys doing today? Actually, my daughter coined that on me.
Your daughter called you that.
Yeah.
you gotta love that, man. I like the beard. Is that staying or going for the competition? You look like Dexter Jackson. Where's Dexter? Is he here today? I saw Dexter earlier. Where's the champ? Where are you? Dexter, stand up. Stand up. Oh. Sorry. Give it up for Olympian champ Dexter the Blade Jackson. Oh, we got some other champs too. I'm gonna get this. Hey, is that Flex Wheeler down there? It is. Give it up. Your all-time Arnold Classic champ, Sultan Symmetry Flex Wheeler. Not to be outdone, the real deal, Chris Corner. All right, Harold. All you've done is 100 shows yourself over the years, but not infallible, my friend. You actually lost one last year. That's not usual for you, but this year. I mean, yeah, well, earlier in the year. Did that light a little bit of fire underneath you, champ?
Yeah, in a sense, it redirect me. You know, when you win a lot and you lose focus, and then someone come in and refocus you. But he's a good champion, man. He was doing it for a while, and well deserved.
All right, Gabe. Well, like I say, you got him once, but can you get him again?
I have not many words to say because Harold every year pushed me very hard to do my best, and just my mistake in the beginning was to be similar to him, so to be master. But in the last couple of years, I've found my own way to make my bodybuilding, and I'm happy because this year is the first time that I beat him at the Annual Classic, and
we've got a big lineup this year, Harold. This is the biggest wheelchair lineup I've seen in quite some time, and it's here at the Olympia.
Yeah, it's one of the biggest lineups. Guys turning out, and our class is growing.
Sure is. Well, big shout out to Nick Scott. I don't know where Nick is. Again, I got lights in my face, but where is he? Back there? Well, come on. What are you doing back there? Go ahead. Light that thing up and come on out, champ. Get out the beast, Nick Scott. Right, Nick Scott, chairman of the wheelchair bodybuilding. Nick, appreciate all you've ever done and continue to do for the sport of wheelchair bodybuilding. You've got to be really, really proud of these guys in particular, but also at the Olympia.
Yeah, I mean, this has been going on for years, but this is the biggest turnout ever in history of any pro wheelchair competition. It began in 2011, but this is the first year that I've hit double digits. We got 12 pro wheelchair athletes actually signed the contracts to compete. So when you guys see these guys, it's wheelchair bodybuilding, but the division is men's open bodybuilding, like the big boys, but for wheelchair styles. It's not 212, it's not classic, it's the big boys.
I like that, Nick, but we're going to have a good one coming up because, again, Harold the champ, Gabe's a contender. We're going to have a good one on the Olympia stage. Give it up for our wheelchair champs, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, reigning two-time Miss Olympia from the United States, Andrea Shaw. Two-time Rising Phoenix champion from Sweden, Ella Rubinos. two-time rising Phoenix champion from the United States, Martin Thomas. All right, Ellie apparently live streaming us as we're doing this, so appreciate that. Andrea Shaw, don't you have like a car wash you just recently opened up at the house?
We're working on it.
Working on it. Oh, you got a pretty good start. Keep winning that Rising Phoenix competition every year. The precursor, of course, to the Miss Olympia. But the Miss Olympia title's got that history going all the way back to 1980. You got to feeling pretty good about your chances to repeat this year. Is that right? Did I lose count?
No, you didn't lose count. It's a three-peat.
Three-peat.
It is three-peat.
Better than a two-peat.
Indeed.
Not as good as a four-peat.
Or
I'm giving up that's a legitimate peat. I'm just making stuff up.
okay.
All right. Well, you've got some competitors back this year. Ellie Trevino back in the ring.
Yes, yes.
She's been a little off the grid, training in secret, like Ivan Drago in the Rocky movies and stuff like that. But Ellie, welcome back to the Olympia stage.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I love to be here.
But we love having you here because we want the best of the best when it comes to every division. And this one, of course, just gets tougher and tougher every single year. Margie Martin.
Yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Good to have you back as always, of course. Always a top contender at the Olympia.
Yes, thank you. It is happy to be back. Yes, thank you, Bill. Thank you. I just want to say this is going to be my last Miss Olympia competing.
What?
And I'm so thankful and so appreciative of the fans that came out and trucked this way to come and see us do our very best. Because I'm going to kill it, you guys. But win, lose, or draw, it's my last one.
All right. No, you can't put me on the spot, Margie, okay? Why is this your last one? Why are you choosing to give up here at the Olympia?
Well, I think there's just a new avenue to be able to take another step forward in showing women's muscle in a different way.
Okay. Now, is it win, lose, or draw? Like if you win the thing, you coming back again next year? You can say, hey, wait a minute.
No. This is something, I'm very, I look beautiful, but I'm very long in the tooth. So this is like, this is the time for me to be like, be able to mentor a little bit more than, have to do it myself.
All right. Wait, can you go out on a win? I mean, this is not going to be easy.
I'm going to try. I'm telling you, I am going to blast it, you guys. I'm going to kill it. But yes, I'm going to try.
He's going to try. He's going to take you out. Go on a big note. There's no grander stage to go on. We've seen history in the making with champs like Dexter going out right on that Olympia stage. There's no better way to do it.
We shall see.
Yeah.
We shall see.
Does anybody have a chance against you, Andrea? You're the wrong person. Does anybody have a chance against Andrea? Oh, Ellie. What do you think, man? You're going to have to do some extra work here.
Well, the thing is, sometimes things happen in life and challenges come and we're tested. And at first we might think like, oh, this is like really bad. Like, this is not good. And that happened to me in January when I tore two tendons in my shoulder. I tore my bicep tendon and my supraspinatus, and I had surgery in January and said, hey, I'm out of the Olympia 2022. I was looking at 6 months out of the gym, and I couldn't really see how I could get back from that. But the months went by, and I went through rehab. I got offered to go to Dubai in June. There's some really awesome gyms there. There's one bodybuilding gym that also enters. Venus, and it's a perfect environment for prepping, getting big, getting jacked, getting shredded. So I went there basically in some sort of training camp from June until 2 weeks ago, and then at first, my thought was, I'm going to go there, I'm going to get my physique back. I was like half the size after, time off. And 2023 will be the year.
You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now. I mean, there's some big obstacles to overcome. This was not an easy surgery.
It was not easy, but I did it, and I just said, you know what, I'm going to take one day at a time. I'm going to do my best every day, see what happens. And as the months went by, I just got better and better and better. And I can say that, you know how you think when I started, I said, maybe, you think it's really bad. So it happened to be, it was a blessing in disguise because I've never had a better physique.
All right. You're going to see these great physiques on stage. Come on up. I'm glad. Good luck on that 3-peat, please. We'll see you on the big stage. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage the 2022 Tall Olympia champion from the United States, Sean the Giant Killer Lolita. And the 2019 Tall Olympia champion from India, Chance there, but folks, I'd be remiss. I didn't recognize one of the best of all time. I got lights right in my face, folks, so forgive me, but talking about our women's bodybuilders, the best women's bodybuilder of all time is here. We have ready time Olympian champ, Glenda Murray.
على استديو اوليمبيا طبعا.
All right, battle of the 212, vacated title, but both you guys have had this title in the past. Eric Leisler, he's going up with the big boys. Even though you earned your way to compete against the big boys, you said, I'm going to stay one more year at least in that 212 and get that title back. What do you think, champ?
I'm ready. Well, touch with my coach. This is a tough decision, obviously. 212 title means a lot to me. We want the title back.
Was it a tough decision? Or was it something you guys kind of went back and forth and said, well, hang on now. I could make a big splash in that open against the big boys, and that would be something to see you up there at 177 pounds. At least that's what you were last year. And standing next to, giving up 100 pounds to Big Ramy and some of the crew. So was that a decision that was tough to make?
Honestly, it was. I think that, publicity would be there. It'd be a big hype for me going into the Olympia. But I'm realistic as well. I was giving up a lot of pounds these guys. This is a deep stack lineup. And like I told you, at the Legion, that won't be my last pro show. So you'll see me soon.
Yeah, I could see you in an open, sometime in the future. But right now, the business is there, and that title's just sitting there, kind of wide open. As Derek moved on, Kamal, you have been in that winner's circle. You guys have beaten each other on occasion, so this is going to be a real good match at the 212. Another deep lineup here at the Olympia. Kamal, your chances of recapturing that title this year at 50 years old, 51.
my game and my structure is even than hers.